Videos like this and this are getting millions of views. This AI agent generates and publishes viral style videos 100% automatic. Just send a message with the type of video you want. The AI agent generates the video, adds voiceover and subtitles.
They boost the immune system due to high vitamin C,
social media captions, and publishes everything according to your posting plan to Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. If you're still manually creating videos for social media, you're wasting time. Even if you already use AI tools, there is still lots of manual work required until a new video is published. That's why I automated the entire process. All you have to do is send a message on your phone and it's done. Today, you'll learn exactly how to build this AI system. If you want to skip the setup and get this AI system running instantly, you can grab my pre-built AI automation and agent templates. It's available inside my AI automations and agents template subscription, where you get ready to use workflows and blueprints for AI systems like this. Stick around till the end because I'll break down exactly how much this automated system costs you to run. Even if you're not on your computer right now, make sure to watch this till the end, as this will give you a huge advantage over everybody else. You see exactly how AI agents and automations work, how to build them quickly without coding, so you can use them to automate your manual work and save hours each week or sell it as a service. You will find all the resources mentioned in this video below in the description of this video. Our first step is to set up a n8n account if you don't already have one. This is the automation/AI agent platform that we're going to use to build this automation. So you can just click on get started for free if you don't already have an account. Sign up and start your 14-day free trial. This is how your dashboard will look. If you don't have any workflows created yet, this will likely be empty. So we click on create a workflow. And our first step is to add a trigger. This is the starting point of our automation. And we're going to use a Telegram trigger. Telegram is a messaging application that you can use on your computer or on your phone to have a chat interface. And that's exactly the interface we want to communicate with our AI agents and automation. So here you need to click on create and need credentials. Now, first, if you don't already have a Telegram account, then you need to create one. And then you have these two options. You would download it to your phone, and I would also download it to your computer because this makes it easier to switch back and forth between building our automation and testing it. So you download it, then you activate the account, it's all free. And then here I type in Telegram because I've already installed it on my computer. And here we go into the search field. Now I type in botfather. This is the chatbot that we use to manage our account. And here I just click on start. So let's scroll a little bit to the top here and select new bot. Now I need to give the bot a name. I will just call it viral style video. And then I need to give it a bot name. So I will just use the same name here and just attach the word bot and then click enter. And now here I get the credentials I need. Use this token. Okay, that's what we put in here. And click save. And then it should turn green in a few seconds. And then we can start a quick test run. Now we can test it. So let's go back here, click on test workflow. Now to get to our bot, we need to click this link. And then it opens this chat field. And then we click on start. And then we see there is a green check mark. This means it's now connected and we have received the message. So now we can continue building our workflow. Now, how do I want to trigger my automation? Like, we want to create a video in the end that gets published. So the video should have a description. So I need to tell my bot, my AI agent, what the video should be. And I also want to have a sort of text in the video like you see here and a voiceover. And so I also want to specify that. So basically, I will first just define the message, the initial command that I need to put in there. So the command is to generate a video. And then comes the description of the video. So for example, I could say a man running across a mountain ridge in the winter. And with this video generation tool, I can also specify what should be the camera angle. So I can say in with camera position in aerial view, for example. You could also pick anything you want. And then I set a comma, and after the comma comes the caption text, so the text that's shown on the video. And here, this is not something I generate, so I also have like this video description should be turned into a proper. And then I put in a comma, and now I need to describe, okay, what should the text be for the video that should be shown on the video? And I will just say, hey, quick tip for trail runners in winter, for example. Like this could be my command message. And now what I need to do, I need to put in a module here that separates those things, that separates me the video description and the text for the video, because I need to process them separately. And this will get clearer as we build this out. So when I submit it and test workflow, I see the message appears here in one block of text. So I need to separate this. And to do this, I use a code block. No worry, I'm not going to program anything because I've already prepared this. Here in my resource document, you see here, I've already have the function called split function. I didn't program this, but I just used ChatGPT to give this to me. And now I need to make sure, okay, this works. And now when I click on test, you will see the message is now split into video prompt and the caption idea. And this is how I can now further process this. And now comes already the AI agent. And its only task is to take my video prompt and turn it into a proper prompt for my specific video tool. And I'm using the video tool called Kling AI that I connect to my workflow. And this video tool has certain prompts, so certain parameters you need to include in the prompt to get a proper video out. And I've already prepared this specific instructions. So let's first continue here. I need to click the source prompt, define below. So this is the prompt. And here I will just drag in my video prompt. And now here comes the important part, the system message. Here I enter custom instructions. So I've already prepared this, and we'll just grab this here. And this comes in here. Now let me expand this. Allow me to switch it to expression. Let me expand this. And now here is the instructions. You are a prompt writing assistant for the text to video AI generator, Kling AI, right? This is my text to video AI generator. And I will just tell it, hey, your job is to take the short input from the user, which is the video prompt, and generate an effective video generation prompt. So this AI agent doesn't create the video yet, but it prepares the prompt that we will feed into Kling AI to generate the video out of it. And also give it a few prompt examples so it knows, okay, what must be included in the prompt, how must the motion be described, the camera angle, and so on. And then a step-by-step guide for building this prompt, and then like that's it. And now, before I can continue, I need to add a chat model. This is the AI brain that makes the AI agent basically work. So I will just use OpenAI, but you could use anything you want. Now here, if you haven't connected an account, you need to click on create a new credential. And you will get your OpenAI key from platform.openai.com. You can sign up for an account for free. And then you can use the same username and password you have for ChatGPT. And then you go to settings. First, you need to add a little bit of credit, like $5. And then you go to API keys. And then you click on create a new key. And then I will just give it a random test name, viral video maker demo. Select default project, create secret key, copy the key, and place it in here and click on save. That's all we need to do here. Now I need to select the model. I have the best results with GPT-4o, but then I have this. Now I have two more elements I could add, a memory. So if I would add a memory, for example, like this one, window buffer memory, I would select define below. And as a key, I drag in the chat ID. And here's the context window length. This is basically how many past interactions should it remember. So my AI agent could basically keep track of all the conversations, or of the last 20, 50 or whatever I've already had, and use this as a context for future references or future video generations. But since I'm only building a basic fully automated version, I don't really need this memory. Now here you could also add tools like AI agent. give it access to tools to complete certain tasks. I'm also not going to need this for this workflow, so I will just continue. Or before we continue, let's do a test run. So I will double click on it and click on test step, and then it should basically turn this into the video prompt. And you see here, this is what comes out of it: aerial view of a man in a red jacket, black pants, running along a snow mountain ridge. And now we will turn this into an actual video. But before we do that, I want to add another function, because I want to give every video we generate a certain ID, so I can later identify in my database. So I add another code here, which will just generate a random ID for myself. I think it's here, yes. So it's just copy that, paste this in here, and when I test it, it will just generate this ID, which will then be added to the video, which will be stored in the Google Sheet database later. Now I can already start to add my video generation node here. And what I need here, I need to select post. Now here's a URL. We need to get to the top here, and here I need to click on Pi API. Now Pi API is like a service where you have access to different API tools, like video generation tools, audio tools, image generation tool, and so on. And you can all manage it from one platform. And that's what we're going to use to keep things simple. Now, before you start, you can set up a free account and you get a few credits, but you may need to add a few credits in your billing account. So here you will just click on top up with Stripe or with whatever, and then you will add $5. And then you go to API keys. And this is what we need here. So you can just click on create a new key. You could give it a name. Video creator, create a new key, and then it will be added here. And then I will copy this key. And then, now before I need this key, I need to actually go back here, and I need to go, let's right click and open that in a new window, because first I need to go to run API. So this is Kling AI. This is basically the AI video service here. We can use via an API to create a more automated system. And here we copy this URL and paste it in here. And here I need to use generic credential type. And I use header auth. And here I click on create a new credential as a name. And I have a value. And as a name, I need this here, X API key. This is my name. And as a value, I can now use my API key here. Copy that, paste it in here, click save. Now I scroll to the bottom, select send body, specify body, use JSON. Now go back into my document. Now I need to send the code that will generate the video for me. So let's just grab this and paste it in here. Switch to expressions. Let's expand this. And you see here, it's going to use this prompt that our AI agent generated to create the video. Now, here are a few parameters you can set for the video that is generated, like the formatting, 9:16, which is like the vertical format for all the short form videos for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. The duration can either be 5 seconds or 10 seconds. And that's the only thing really need to understand. You can change this if you want to, but I will just leave it as it is. So I will go back and click save. And now to generate this video, you can see here, it takes around 5 to 6 minutes to generate the video. So I need to, before I can move forward, I need to wait for at least 6 minutes so that the video is processed completely. So I need to switch this to 6 and then turn this to minutes. And then I'll go back and click save. Now next, after the video is finished, I need to get the URL from it. And I use another HTTP request module here. And here I have get, and as a URL, I have the same URL I have here. The only difference is I need to add a slash, and here comes an ID. Now authentication, I will select generic type and I will select header auth again. And this is the account I've just connected. And here as an option, I need to select response, and the response should be JSON. Now, before I can continue, I would need to do a test run. So I can match this module here. So let's click on test workflow, and I will just submit this prompt again. And then I have to wait for 6 minutes. Now, while I'm waiting, I will already rename a few of these things here. So this is the generate video. Then it's easier in the next step to find the right parameters. Here it's to get the video URL. Here this is video ID. Generator, here it's the split function. And here we have the agent video prompt. Now it is complete. Obviously I get an error here because I need to match the correct ID, the task ID. So I need to drag this over here. Need to make sure there's no space. And if I click on test step, now I should get the URL here, as you see. And if I open that, this will give me the video. As you see here, it's a person running across a mountain ridge and in an aerial view, which is exactly what my prompt was. So now we can continue. The next step is to add a voiceover generator. So I will get another AI module from OpenAI, which is to message a model. And here I will just select the OpenAI account I have just connected. If you have only one connected, it's fine. Just select one that is connected. Select the model GPT-4o. Now here I need to specify the prompt for my voiceover. I've already done this in my script here. And here we need to switch this to expression. Now here's a key thing here. If I remove this, and if I would try to match this directly from this, you see here, this is my caption idea that comes from my initial command that is extracted, like this is that part here. It will give me an error and it will tell me, hey, try using first or last or whatever. And I will click on Ask Assistant and then it could even fix it for you. So you see here, this is the corrected one. So you could use that or just the one you copied from mine. But to get mine to work, you basically need to have the exact naming I have also. So the function is called split here, and the variable name is caption idea, and then it works. Now here, it basically generates the text for the voiceover, and it should be around 7 seconds long. So it will just estimate a certain word count that it would think would match this criteria. Because our video is like 10 seconds long. You can play around between 7 to 8 seconds so that the voiceover audio doesn't get longer than the video. That's what I want to avoid. That's why I'm more a little bit conservative with the text length. And now when I click on test, it should generate the voiceover text for me, as you see here. And if I would switch this to 8 seconds, normally the text should be a little bit longer. You see here, okay, that's enough. My next step, I want to generate the audio. I will do this with OpenAI again, because you can also generate an audio with that. Here I can select any model I want, and here I will just use that content of the voiceover I just generated. Here you can select and try different voices, and that's it. If I click on test step, it will generate an MP3 file for me. But to use the file and integrate it with the video I've created, because here I want the voiceover, I need to upload the video and make it available somewhere via a link. And to do this, I need another HTTP request, and I need a service to upload the videos towards, like an online storage service that I can use basically for free, which is Cloudinary. So you click on that link here. You can sign up for a free account. Now I'm in my Cloudinary account. Now let's first go back to my workflow. Here I actually need the operation get, and here I need to put in a URL. I've already prepared this. Here at this part, this is what I need to put in there. Here, that, and here I need to insert my Cloudinary ID. And this is basically what is up here. So I would just select this and copy that, paste that in here. Now here is an authentication. I need generic credential type. I need basic auth. And here I will click on create a new credential. Here I need to enter user and password. Now I find this under settings. And here I go to API keys. And there you can create a new key. Then you first will receive an email with a confirmation code. And once you've entered this, you can create a new API key. So I've already done this. And here the API key goes in user. Then I need the API secret. Now to get this, I also need to enter my confirmation code I received via email. And then I can copy that and I pasted it in here. And then I click on save. And then it will show up here and it's selected. And here I need to go to send body. Content type is form data. The parameter type is binary file. The name is file. And the input data field, that's this here, is just data. Now I need to add another parameter here, which is form data. The name is upload underscore preset. And before I can enter a value here, I need to create a preset. And I do this under upload. Add upload preset. I give it a name. For example, something like this. The signing mode should be unsigned. Then I click on save. And then I copy that, paste it in here, and then I click on test step, and then it should upload this file. Okay, unknown API key. One I see already because I have a spelling mistake here. So now it should work. Yep, and you see here is the URL to the uploaded voiceover text. Now I see it's 7 seconds long. So I would actually even go back to my voiceover text generator and would even switch this maybe even to, yeah, let's try just 10 seconds. And then if I click on test step, the text should be a little bit longer. And next, I want to get this voiceover and combine it into this video. And to do this, I use another HTTP request. Here I select post. And now I need to use a video generator API service. Let's go to the top because here I have it. It's called JSON to video. Here you can click on get your API key for free because this is what we also will need next. But the first thing we need is this URL. It's somewhere here. Yes, this is what I need. So we are here now, merge audio plus video. So I need to go on here, put in this URL and authentication. I need generic credential type. Here I need custom auth. And here I need to select create new credential. And here I need to add this JSON code here. And here I need to put in my API key. And you get the API key by here, API keys, copy the key, paste it in here and click save. Now we're going to send body, select using JSON, and here we will type in this piece of code here, which will merge our video with our voice. Switch it to expressions. Now here first I need to execute the previous node. And I see here, because what I need is, I need two things. I need the video link and I need the audio. So here I have the audio, now the video link. I need to match properly. So let's delete this. Now where do I have the video URL? Here we have it. So it's here. Grab it, place it in here. And when this turns green, it's done. And that's all I need to do here. Now here I can already click test the node, and then the video will be generated. But this can also take like 30 seconds. So I will also add a wait node here of like 30 seconds. And after that, I need to again get the video URL. So HTTP request. Here I select get, and what I need here is the URL, and I get this from here. As authentication, I also use generic, and here I select custom auth because I've already connected this. Now here I need to match the project ID, so first switch it to expression, click on execute the previous node, which means I need to wait for 30 seconds. And now it even turns green, so it's got it correctly. And now I click on test step, and now it gives me the video URL, which should contain the voiceover. Now let's go back and continue, because the next thing I want to generate the captions and add it to the video, but I will also first add a wait, because sometimes it can take a few seconds before the video URL is downloaded. So I put in another one, and now we add another HTTP request for another JSON to video node, because JSON to video can also add captions, so subtitles to the video. So here I click on post, then I need to enter the URL, so I already have this prepared. Here, plug it in here, authentication, you already know this by now, custom auth, great. Now here send body, we need to select using JSON, go to my resource document, and here I select this whole piece of code, which will generate captions for my video using the voiceover I've generated. So the only thing I need to make sure is the movie URL turns green. And to do this, I will first click on execute previous nodes, wait for 20 seconds. Now here you can see this, and it's already turned green. Great, so I can now click on test step. Now this is still under process, so it can also take like a few seconds, like maybe 30 seconds before the video is processed. So I will add this waiting time and go back, and then I need to get the video URL again, HTTP request. Here I have get, and now the video URL is also this one that contains the project ID. Switch to expression, and then authentication, generic, and custom auth. Then I click on test step, and now it has turned green, and we're already getting the finished video URL. Let's open it, and it should now contain the text also, as you see, the text and the voice. So this is now our finished video, and the only thing we need now is I want to also include a caption text, like a social media text from a social media post, which contains the video and the text. So that's the social media caption. So I will do this by adding another AI. Not this one, this is the wrong one. So, okay, let's just grab this, duplicate it, connect it, and just switch out the prompt. Because now I have the prompt to generate the social media captions based on the voiceover text. So enter this here. Now here, let's go back. Now here I need to find the voiceover text. So where do I have this? Let's go to schema. The voiceover text is here. And then when I click on test step, it will generate the caption for me. Yep. And now I want to save all of the things I've created, the video and the caption, into a Google Sheet. I will select Sheet, append row in Sheet. Now, before I continue, I go back to my resource document, because I've prepared a powerful Google Sheet template for you, because after we have generated our video, we want to publish it. And this handles this for us to publish it to TikTok, Instagram, and to YouTube Shorts. We need this Google Sheet, which I have a little bit customized with a little script and program, because it allows me to set my posting schedule, like how many videos do I want to be published on a day and during which time period. And here I can save my videos. So let's just rename this to setup demo 123. And then I need to go back, and now I need to connect my Google account. Click on create a credential. Now, before you sign in, make sure it's the same account that you have this Google Sheet in, if you have several Google accounts. So I click on sign in, then select the one I have connected to my Google Sheet, and that's it. And now I can select from the drop down my Google Sheet, and here from the list I need to select videos. Now I can match the columns. So these are the columns I have in my Google Sheet, and now I need to just fill it with the information. Here I have video ID, that's this one here. Let's see what I have next. I think it's video URL should come. I need the one that is with the caption, so I think that's this one. I need to use this video URL. That's the one with the caption and the voiceover, right? Schedule date, I don't need this. Status, I don't need this. Caption text, that's my voiceover text. No, that's... And caption text I have here. Great, and now when I click on test step, it should now save this information to my sheet. Great. And now I also want to receive a Telegram message back when it's done. So click on add, Telegram. I want to have send a text message here. Select my Telegram account. Chat ID, that's the ID that we have at the start. And as a text, I've already prepared some template. It's at the bottom here. It's this one. So we have caption text and video link. Let's just check if this is the correct video link here. With the voiceover and the text.
Layer up appropriately. Wear moisture-wicking fabrics and grippy, waterproof shoes for safety.
Yes, it's there. Now I can go back. Before I click on test, I will add another Telegram because I also want to receive the video directly in Telegram so I can take a look. So I will here go to send a video. Again, I need the chat ID, but first I need to execute the previous node. And there I will again need the chat ID, which I can grab from here. And then I need the video URL, which is this here. Then when I click on test step, I should also receive the video. Okay, I need to select the right Telegram account. This one, because I have so many. And now you see this is the message I will receive once my video is generated. And now the only thing left to do is to get it to published on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And that's what we will set up next. Let's go back to my resource document, because I will not do this in n8n, because there's a simpler way to do this. This which is less technical. You use Zapier. You can sign up for a free account under zapier.com. And then you click on create. You click on SAPs. Now here it's a similar workflow process, so a logic. First we have a trigger. In this case we want the Google Sheet, the one I have created here, where all this information about my video is stored. Here you need to, if you haven't already connected your account, you need to connect your account. So just click on connect account. And then you just sign in with the account where this Google Sheet is in. Click on allow. And then this will be loaded. Next here, select this as a trigger. Continue, spreadsheet, name. Let's go back. Okay, there's some. Let's go back here. Spreadsheet name. The worksheet is videos. And the trigger column is schedule date. So once a date is added. So where does the schedule date come from? It actually comes from our Google Sheet. It will normally schedule all the videos that are added according to our plan. But to activate it, we need to click on authorize and complete the authorization process. Select the Google account. click on advanced and select this link here at the bottom. Click on allow. And now we need to click on install trigger. So here, install trigger. Great, and now in the next minute, there will appear a schedule date. So now let's continue in the meantime with this one. Click on test trigger. Now if I go back, you see now the video was scheduled. So this is good, this is what we need. And now it has found a new record. Here, continue with record. And now as a next step, we need to use buffer. And before we can use this, we need to go to this link, buffer.com. Buffer is just a social media scheduling platform which we can use. You can set up a free account and then you can get in here and we can then also connect the accounts of social media we want our videos to be published towards. But first, let's click on here, add to queue account. Here you just connect a new account. I will just connect to the account you have just logged in Buffer. Right, now let's continue. Now organization, just select this, we don't need tags. Now here on the channel, we need to add, okay, the social media platform we want to be published towards. And here I can just click on connect a channel. And then for example, I could start with Instagram, connect to Instagram when I have a professional Instagram account. Click on admit or allow. And then it will be added. Click on finish connection. And then I can already rename this to Instagram. And then I should be able, if I refresh results, to load it. Yep. Now the text, okay, here I can select post type. So you can select reel, whatever you want. So here I can say the text. I will just map the field from this is the caption text. Now the video, this is just the video URL. Share to feed. Method is schedule posts. And now for schedule posts, I need to match the schedule time as well, which is this. And then I click on continue. And then I need to click on test step. And now it will send this video to Buffer and schedule it for me. So it should then show up here. And you see it's already appearing. You see this is the video and the caption. So this works. Now I can click on publish and then this will be set up. And now I will connect the other accounts. So go to my SAPs. Next I will connect TikTok. So duplicate and edit. In the meantime, I can go on here, show credentials, connect TikTok. Click on finish connection. And then TikTok will be added. So I can go back here, rename this. TikTok. Now I go into the Buffer module here, and here I need to click continue. And here on the channel, I will now have the ability to select TikTok account. Now the caption text is mapped, the video is mapped, method is good. I click on remove extra field, continue, test step, and then it should be sent to TikTok account here in the scheduling, in my schedule. Yes, and you see here, it just appeared. And it was scheduled at 10 a.m. for tomorrow, April 4th, which is the exact date here for my plan. Now click on publish. I need to go to my SAPs again, back here. And now we'll also set up YouTube. So duplicate this again, duplicate and edit, go over here, show more, connect YouTube. Select my Google account where I have my YouTube channel, and then I will just select one. Click on continue. And then go in here. Continue. Rename this to YouTube. Let's see if it already appears. Not yet, so it's not finished. I need to finish connection. Now it should work. Yep. Now here, the only extra thing I have on YouTube, I have a title. So I would just type in watch this because I don't have a custom title for this. Here select the category. And that's it. Click on test step. And then it should be scheduled here. YouTube. Yes, you see here, the video also is here, scheduled to my YouTube Shorts. Right. So now click on publish. Go to Zaps. Now all of this is activated and everything is set up. So I will now go back to my workflow, and what I will now do is, before I would like launch it, you will need to define, okay, how many videos do you want to be published, right? For example, if I want 2 videos a day between 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., right? This is my schedule. Then all the videos that are generated will be distributed according to my schedule over the next few days. Now here I need to switch this to active, okay? So I will open my Telegram account. There I will just start typing in generate video, and then I will need to define, okay, what video do I want? A man running through a desert, and the camera should be from 6 inches and from the front of the man. Then I need to specify my captions. My caption should be a quick tip for trail running beginners for running on sand. And then I will just submit the message. And then let's quickly go in here back. And what I want to do in the meantime, as I wait, I want to switch this to executions so I can follow along. You see it's already running. And there I can follow along where it is at the moment. So here it needs to wait for 6 minutes until the video is generated. Now I see everything worked well here. All the checkboxes are green. And also on my phone, I see the caption was generated and here the video.
Shorten your strides to boost balance and reduce fatigue.
So it was generated, great. So now let's check my sheet here to my video to see, yes, it was scheduled, great. So for the next time slot. And now I need to go to my buffer. I reload it and see if they were scheduled to all these platforms. Okay. I see they haven't appeared yet. This could be that this just takes a little bit of processing time. Now I can see these were scheduled. Now the only thing missing is the YouTube thing, but it's also already showing up here. So here I see the video.
For trail running beginners on sand, shorten your strides to...
Great, so the process works. So the only final thing to do, there are 2 things. First, if you go in there, you see the video still has some watermarks from JSON to video. And to remove this, you need to go to credits. I need to go to top up credits. And then you need to select the paid plan. So you can basically, you can select a prepaid plan. You only pay like $49.95 and you get 7,200 credits. And this gives you enough credits to generate like over 700 10-second videos. So this will last you a long time, several months at least, depending how many videos you publish per month. And then the watermark is removed. And the other step we need is here for our Pi API, for Kling API video generation. It costs us like 25 cents to generate a video. I will give you a breakdown of all the costs in a second. And here you need to go to settings, and now you need to go to billing. And there, if you want to run this continuously, I would switch this to on. So here, auto top up. So we will always have enough billings to have no interruptions in your video generation workflow. And then once you've done this, everything is set up and everything will work continuously. Now, as a final step, we will go through, okay, how much does it cost? I will give you 2 options. One is the standard version that we have just set up, and one is the budget version. Now, the first thing we have here, different volume of videos created per month. So the first, we have like 30 videos to 1 platform, 30 videos to 3 platforms, and so on. The only difference between one platform, like posting only to, for example, Instagram, and posting to 3 different platforms at once, is basically Zapier, the publishing automation. Because here with Zapier, you get around on the free plan, as you see here, you get 100 tasks. And allowed publishing to one platform is like 2 tasks. So it costs like 2 tasks to publish a video. And that's why if you have like 3 platforms, you have like more tasks. So 3 platforms times 6 tasks per video is like 100 tasks a month. This means you will need to upgrade to the next plan. And the next plan in Zapier is $28. And that's why I have divided this up into 1 platform and 3 platforms. So you can decide for yourself. And now let's go through the cost a little bit quickly. Here are all the tools we are using. Kling API to generate the initial video. And here, 1 video costs you around 50 cents. So for 30 videos, like $50 a month, 90 videos, $46. For 150 videos, like 5 videos a day, $78 a month. Now, OpenAI, we just use it to generate the captions, and the video prompt is like 18 cents. So it costs only a few cents. So OpenAI text to speech to generate a voiceover is like only also a few cents. It's even cheaper than the one above. Now, Claudinary, where we host our files, it's free. JSON to video, that costs you around like 10 credits a video, and I've calculated this in terms of dollars. How much would it cost you? Like $2 for 30 videos and $6 for 90 and $10 for 150 videos, are also relatively cheap. Now, Zapier, we have here the cost breakdown. So here, when you have 3 platforms and 30 videos, you need to upgrade to the next plan, which is $28. And you can keep this plan for pretty much up until you want to publish 150 videos to 3 platforms. Then you need to upgrade to the next plan. Then for Buffer, if you want unlimited scheduling, then it costs you $6. You can schedule unlimited number of videos in advance. So you can generate them in bulk and all the time. This costs you $6 and it stays the same. Now for n8n, you have like a free trial for 14 days where you can test the entire automation. Then it requires you to pay $24 and you get 2,500 executions. And 1 execution is just 1 video in our case, 1 video generated. So that's 1 execution. So you can generate like 2,500 videos a month. And the cost therefore stays the same at $24. Now the total cost for these different video volumes is like $74 for 30 videos in 1 platform, $76 for 30 videos on 3 platforms, $111 for 90 videos on 1 platform. Stays the same also for like 3 platforms because Zapier is the same. That's the only cost change. And here like $150 for 150 videos, like around $1 per video. If you want 150 videos on 3 platforms, $1.45 per video and like over $216 a month. Now, this is the normal plan based on what you've set up. Now, this is still fairly cheap, like given how much time it would save you, like to generate 150 videos manually versus to generate them in bulk, which is within automation we've set up. However, I also created a budget-friendly option for you. And here what we remove is you can remove basically n8n. The n8n cost if you install it self-hosted, because you can host it on your computer locally and then you don't have to pay the monthly fee. However, it's a little bit technical to set up. That's why it requires you to invest some time. So you have to spend some time to figure this out. But then it would not cost you anything and the cost would be removed. Or the other thing I removed is Zapier. So the budget-friendly option means you have no longer a fully automated publishing process. So you need to publish the videos manually. So you would go into your Telegram, you would grab the link, download the video to your phone, and then copy and paste this to these different platforms from your phone. So, and then the Zapier cost is removed, and then the costs are reduced correspondingly. So for 30 videos, 1 platform, the self-hosted costs you like only $18 a month. Even for 3 platforms, because it no longer matters, because Zapier is no longer there, right? So 3 or 1 platform. So you can always like publish to 3 platforms because you do it manually from your phone. It costs you like $50 for 90 videos and like $90 for 150 videos. And another thing I have reduced is the cost for Buffer, because with Buffer on the free plan, you can schedule up to like 10 videos in advance, and then you have to wait again until those videos are published. So that is also an option. If you want to remove that cost, then you will only be able to publish 10 videos in advance or schedule them. And then this cost is also removed. And so this is the budget-friendly option. In the next video, I will show you how you can build an automated process that allows you to upload your own image and turn them into a video and publish it automatically. So like this video and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss this next video.